Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Fox Valley Ice Arena. It's the Chicago Phantoms taking on Team Midwest here in the Chi-Town Shuffle. Your starting line for Coach Caden's squad is going to be Sire, Clark, along with DeNormandy. It's going to be Rothmeyer and Simon on the blue line. Max Bersani has that. 14 minutes are on the clock. Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. And Team Midwest carrying it up towards the blue line, knocked away by Double D. And the puck is bouncing free of the neutral zone. The Phantoms are wearing orange jerseys here in a mixed match of pants and socks, so we're not even going to try to collect that one up for you in the data. On the Team Midwest, it's going to black jerseys along with the red and white piping around the armbands, waist, and socks. Down in the left wing corner, picked up by Rothmeyer, out to the zone here at the near side, cut off by the Team Midwest as they blocked away from Clark. Back inside the zone, offside is going to be the call at 13:18 to go here in the first period. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Coach Caden sends out a fresh five. Out there now is going to be BMAC along with Mariano and Cushman. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and McCray, little M&M on D from right to left. Mariano creeping in, referee telling him to back up. Thrown around behind on the far side. Here comes BMAC on the forecheck towards Team Midwest, along with Mariano. Mariano lost his stick. BMAC backing up. Thrown past Cushman. It's Monaco in a one-on-one foot race down to the right wing corner. Monaco goes off, centering pass blocked by McCray. McCray up to Cushman. Hit missing off him into Monaco. Monaco puts him to the wall, picked up by Cush. Cush muscled off the puck, collected by Team Midwest of the blue line. Cush giving chase. Monaco poke checks it, and the puck trickles off in the right wing corner for McCray. Centering pass. Monaco wasn't looking at it. Saved by Bersani. Shot and blocked by Monaco. Picked back up by Team Midwest. Off the back of the net into the hands of Cushman. And Cushman out to BMAC. Kept in by Team Midwest. Right wing corner, half wall. Picked off by McCray, top of the right circle, toe drag around Mariano. Puck is loose for Mariano and got his pocket picked. Here up front, coming in is Monaco. Monaco going to take him down the left wing corner, centering pass off the back of the net. Monaco's got it at his feet, pushed out by Cushman down behind the goal line. It's Cush going to work. Team Midwest here to the near side, left wing has marks. Throwing it back down the left wing corner, going to work against Bersani. Firing the shot, saved by Max. Coming in is going to be McCray, knocked loose by Team Midwest. Another save by Matt Bersani. As Monaco blocked that shot, Bersani going to fall on it. Puck is loose behind the net for Cushman. 12:07 to go. Cush headmans it up to BMAC. BMAC and Mariano, 2-on-2 to back checker. BMAC wide left, down behind the goal line. Hits the brakes and he flies right by, but lost the puck in the process. And it's picked up by Team Midwest. Keegan Kerwick comes in, knocks it free in the hands of Mariano. Mariano trying to chip over Kerwick. Intercepted by Team Midwest as they push it up on the far side. Back checking hard is BMAC. He swings and misses on his, knocks it loose, but it's picked back up by Team Midwest in front of Max Zayer. Zayer knocked it free for BMAC. BMAC trying to drag it around. Midwest goes down to his knees in the right wing corner. Out past Kerwick off the right referee's skates. Thank you, referee. Normally I tell him to get out of the way, but he slowed up that puck enough for Kerwick to come and get it. And it's going to be Mariano on the forecheck. Makes a move around Mariano. Coming here to the near side is Ryan Pasturzi on the back check. Inside the zone it goes. Pasturzi's going to slow him up enough to get a whistle. At 11:21 to go here in the first. Offsides will be the call. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone right in front of us. Out there now is going to be Luca Dello along with Kerwick and Pasturzi up front. Blue liners are going to be DePinto and Zayer. Face-off won by Team Midwest, but it's going to go trickling down to the right wing corner. It's Luca Dello in a foot race. He comes hauling ass down in the right wing corner. Picked up by Team Midwest. Luca Dello and Pasturzi trapping right and left. And the puck goes off the left wing corner for the D-to-D pass. Just past the reaching hands of Pasturzi. Team Midwest breaking it up the ice towards there. Now across blue line, high slot. Keegan Kerwick on the back check. Into the right wing corner it goes. Coming in is there. Kerwick supporting. Down behind the goal line. Team Midwest right to left. Trying to cut back across. Met by Kerwick. Kerwick sends it out to the right point. Pinching in hard was the defenseman of the Midwest. That puck's going to trickle out of the zone. Midwest regrouping. Over here to the near side, making a move around him, cut off by Pasturzi and Luca Dello. Pasturzi's going to collect it. Puck's going to head towards Bersani. Bersani one-hands it past the forward who's forechecking. Hands it over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi gets his pocket picked. Bersani, Zayer goes down. Tries the shot between the legs. Saved by Bersani. Another save by Bersani. Kerwick comes in. Thrown out of the zone by Max Zayer. That puck goes all the way down. Team Midwest here to the near side, pushing it up the ice hard. Going across ice, makes a move at the blue line. Poke check by Clark, picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick tries to toe drag, no goes, make a move around him. Right wing hash marks, pulling it back around. Now towards Kerwick, goes top of the right circle, coming over is Stucker. Puck is blocked here to the high slot, and it's going to trickle out of the zone. Team Midwest going to regroup. Midwest going out to the center ice, comes back right around, makes a move around Clark. High in front of Rothmeyer. Poke check by DePinto. Pinto takes him down, no call. Into the left wing corner, coming in is Stucker. Stucker trying to push it up the ice. He does get into Clark. Stucker battling it out in front of the blue line. Back in the hands of DePinto. DePinto gets knocked off the puck as he shoved it forward. And DePinto going to the left wing corner to go to work behind Bersani. DePinto hits the brakes and he flies right by, pulling around here to the near side. Little saucer past the Stucker. Trapped by 2. Intercepted by the Midwest on the far side. Coming down to Seitsinger along with Rothmeyer down on the right behind corner. And it's going to be kept away by the Team Midwest. Here to the left wing, half wall out to the left point. Coming out is Rothmeyer. Blocked by Stucker. Stucker pushing it out. Kept in past Seitsinger. Comes all the way down towards Rothmeyer. Fired a shot over Bersani. High stick into the net it goes. Picked up by Rothmeyer. Thrown over here to the near side. And sent out all the way past the Phantom benches. It's going to be Seitsinger in a foot race. Here comes Nate. Left wing faceoff. That comes inside. Pushes him off the puck but doesn't see it. Team Midwest collects loose change. Clark here to the near side. Coming in hard is going to be Stucker along with Simon. Simon right wing side on the boards here. Trying to muscle forward. He's met by 3 black jerseys thrown behind the net. And on the far side is Team Midwest picking up against Seitsinger and Clark. Seitsinger forcing the curl back around the outside. Clark picks his pocket at his feet. Bottom left circle. Couldn't get a handle on it. Seitsinger trying to dig it out now. Team Midwest kicking it in the left wing corner. Seitsinger sends it over to the point for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer fires a shot. Tipped by Clark. And the puck trickles in. And that's the Chicago Phantoms goal for Clark as it went 5-hole, folks. Here in the first period at 8:32 to go. Clark from Rothmeyer from the point. Number 6, Rothmeyer on the assist. Clark with the goal, and it's 1-0 Phantoms. Bersani looking for some equipment issues here. Coach Caden headed out onto the ice to handle Max there. Get something tied back up. Something popped loose for Max, so Max getting his leg pads back up. Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now is going to be Seitsinger along with Clark. And your left winger, I think that's Stucker. Have to see his jersey. Blue liner is going to be Monaco and McCray. Bersani back up and at him. Looks like he got his pads straightened out. And an 8:32 to go here in the first. It's going to be Clark on the draw. Clark ties it up, picked up by Seitsinger. Monaco comes creaking in here at center ice. One hands it forward, tipped it inside the zone. It's going to be Clark on the forecheck. Clark going to work down low. Hits the brakes to the right wing corner. Poke checked away by Team Midwest. Seitsinger going to cut him off. Off of Seitsinger, skates back to the half wall. Picked up by Nate, right hash marks. Top of the right circle, trying to fire a shot. And blocked by the Phantoms. Blocked by Team West. McCray from the left point, into the slot. Pick it up, it's going to be Stucker. Stucker fires shot. That's going to be a Chicago Phantoms goal. I'm sorry, it's not Stucker. That's Clark once again on the replay. Let's check it out, folks. McCray from the left point fires one down. Tipped by the Team Midwest. Backhanded by Clark. And it's 2-0, folks. Clark on the goal. McCray on the assist at 8:08 to go here in the first. It's 2-0, folks. Lineup now looks like it's going to be DeNormandy along with Cushman. Left wing is going to be Sire. Blue liner is going to be McCray and Monaco. Team Midwest pushing it up the ice against Normandy. Normandy going to bounce it off, and Cushman cocked it free right there at the blue line. Up and in is going to be the boy from Midwest, picked up by Monaco. Monaco down behind the goal, and we're going to get a penalty. Slashing is going to be the call. And it looks like Blake Cushman be going to the sin bin. Cushman didn't like the call. I didn't see it, folks. Blake headed the sin bin. Slashing at 7:52 here in the first. And the Phantoms are shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there are going to be Monaco and McCray on the deep end. DeNormandy and Sire up front. Monaco pinned him into the left wing corner, giving chase, now releasing. Trying the wraparound is going to be Team Midwest. Couple of saves by Bersani. McCray trying to knock it down. He blows a tire behind the net. Monaco patiently waiting as he comes off the left post. Tries the Michigan. Saved by Bersani. Another save by Bersani as Monaco came over and tried to get it. The kid tried the Michigan, and it didn't work. Saved by Bersani once again, centering up to the middle. Knocked away by Sire into the hands of Monaco. Monaco going to bounce it out. Right point kept in by Team Midwest. Knocked away by McCray. McCray couldn't muscle it forward. It's cut off by Team Midwest into the right wing corner. Sends it back down low. Monaco coming in now. Cycling it off the left wing corner. Backing up is going to be Monaco. Team Midwest going to work. Looking for the give and go. Monaco doesn't bite. On the left circle. Poke check by Monaco. Wide left. It goes behind the net. On to the far side. 6:57 to go here in the period. 34 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. Into the left wing corner. Here comes Monaco down low. Backing up around the referee. Into the right corner. Blocked by Monaco. Swatted away by the Normandy. Here to the near side. Picked up by Team Midwest. Top of the left circle towards Monaco. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. Juicy rebound out front for Sire. Sire tripped up. Trying to swat it forward towards the Normandy. McCray going to send up. Blocked and kept in by Team Midwest. 10 seconds to go here on that classic packaging PK. Puck protection style. Tries back around. Bersani way out of his net. Falls on top, but he's going to smother it. And Bersani gives him a little bit of a whack as they tried to do the second look opportunity as they were jabbing at Max, and Mac corrected him one right in the shin guards. Good for Bersani. 6:24 to go here in the period. 2 seconds remaining on that classic packaging PK. And Cush will be headed out of the sin bin. Out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Mariano along with BMAC up front. DePinto and Zaire are your blue liners. Now DePinto takes down the Midwest player. He's sitting on the puck. DePinto's going to dig it out. He goes down. Picked up by them. Saved by Bersani on the wraparound. Back the other way, looking for it to come across behind the net. Coming in is DePinto. DePinto chopped it free. Max lost his stick behind the net. And it's going to be DePinto giving up his stick for Bersani. Going down is going to be Zaire. Zaire in front of the net. Sorry, we're even strength, folks. Cushman is out there now. Bersani using a defenseman's stick in DePinto. Out high right slot, firing a shot. Wide left of Bersani here to the near side. Pushing him into the wall is going to be the Phantoms back down low. The goaltender switching it out now. DePinto and Zaire, or Bersani, referee picked up the stick. He's not supposed to do that. 5:37 to go, but that's Carl for you, folks. He's not known as the best referee in the business, that's for sure. Here to the near side, it's going to be DePinto down in the corner, picked up by Cushman. Headed towards Bersani. Zaire going to slam it out here to the near side to Mariano. Mariano pushing it up the ice. He lost it at his feet, trying to kick it out of his own. He does. Right there at center, thrown back the other way. Coming in is going to be Zaire to tie him up. Loose change collected by the Phantoms. Up the ice he goes. It looks like that's going to be BMAC. It is BMAC. Hits the brakes. High slot. McMurray comes in. Fires a shot. Rebound on front for Mariano. Saved by the goaltender in the Midwest. Breaking it up the ice towards Simon and DePinto. Back checking is BMAC. High left circle comes down. Zaire going to carry him wide left. Down behind the goal line he goes. Zaire hangs on to him. DePinto giving chase now. Nobody in front of the net. Down behind the net, DePinto hits the brakes, and it's cut off by Team Midwest. DePinto slams him in the wall. No call on the body check. Here to the left wing corner. Out to the left point. Pass Cushman on the far side towards BMAC. Firing a shot low. That's going to be Cushman BMAC got a piece of it. Down behind the goal line. Zaire giving chase along with Cushman. Cushman down behind the goal line. He slows him up. In comes DePinto. DePinto tried to send it forward. He does here to the near side. DePinto going to work by the Zamdors, trying to muscle it out towards Mariano. He's pinned in by 3 black jerseys. Yep, that's 3 black jerseys on that near side. I can count them, folks. 1, 2, and 3. Down behind the goal line. Out towards Bersani, trying to save it. He does. Looking to go right back across. Blocked in front. And a save by Bersani, but finally stuffed in by Team Midwest at 4:10 to go here in the period. Number 59 on the board. Bersani did all he could on that one. Phantoms failed to clear. It's 2-1 as we make our way back out to center ice. It's Pisturzi, Kerwick, and Lucadello up front. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Simon. Kerwick on your draw. Face off, one back for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer up off the boards for Pisturzi. Pisturzi in front of Team Midwest bench. He comes in against 2. Pisturzi hanging on to it, drags it forward in the left wing corner. Ryan going underneath the net, left to right, here to the near side. Still battling through the contact. Pisturzi, right wing hash marks. Comes over, sends it over to the point for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer sends it back into the corner. Kerwick coming down low. Pisturzi looking to set up shop in front of the blue paint. Now coming down to support Keegan. Down in the corner. Kerwick drops it for Pisturzi. He puts him into the wall. Puck is loose in the left wing corner. Lucadello cutting it off now. Forced him to go back the other way. Ryan slacks that in, couldn't slow him down. Past Kerwick he goes. 4-on-2 in front of Rothmeyer and Simon. High right circle comes down behind the goal line, centering pass. Wide left in front of Max. Here to the left point. Losing a glove is going to be Lucadello. Back out of the point it goes. Pisturzi, you're going to get to it. They went for a line change. That puck's going to be volley now. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:20 to go here in the first. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani. Out there now, looks like it's going to be Lucadello, Kerwick, and Pasterzi up front. Rothmeyer and Simon are your blue liners. Rothmeyer and Pasterzi in the slot. Simon was in the I formation. Simon in the left wing corner. Pushing it back up the ice. Centering pass across. Blocked by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer trying to get it to Pasterzi. Chipped it out of the zone. Knocked away by Team Midwest. And knocked out. Lucadello goes down in front of his own blue line of Team Midwest. Breaking up the other way. Cut off by Simon. Here they're coming in a 3-on-1 in front of Rothmeyer. Back checking to Simon. Left dot. Fires a shot. Saved by Bersani on the far side. Rebounded in the hands of Team Midwest. Poke check by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer trying to cut it up. Here comes Kerwick on the defensive side of it. Puck is thrown right into the hands of Simon. Simon backhands it the other way. Pasterzi's got to come trucking the right wing half wall. Pinching it was a Team Midwest D. Firing a shot. Glove saved by Bersani. Trickling out here to the near side of Lucadello. Lucadello shoving it forward. Cut off by Team Midwest. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick in a foot race. Kerwick trying to one-hand, one-forward. Picked up by loose change by Pasterzi. Pasterzi toe dragged in the middle. Blocked by Team Midwest. He was smothered by two black jerseys on those boys. And it's down behind the goal line. Coming in is Lucadello on the forecheck. Lucadello takes him in the left wing corner. Get out of the way, Stripes, as Carl hops over the puck. Back behind the net, left to right here to the near side. Team Midwest breaking it up. Throwing behind Kerwick on the outside towards Monaco. Monaco going to take him across. Ties him up towards Bersani. Bersani going to poke check it into the right wing corner. It goes. Monaco sends it over to Pasterzi. Pasterzi's got Kerwick breaking. Hits Lucadello. Off of Lucadello's stick it goes. Inside out of the zone. Back to neutral ice. Come back across it. Tripped up by the Phantoms. Inside the zone it goes. Down towards Pasterzi. Left wing corner. Here comes Monaco. Coming in is going to be Clark now. Shot blocked by Clark. Clark back again. Blocked by Monaco behind the net. Another centering pass into the hands of Pasterzi. Pasterzi over to Lucadello. Or Kerwick rather. Kerwick now. Comes up back to Clark. Clark inside to Kerwick. Offsides is going to be the call. And we're going to get a whistle at 1:38 to go here in the period. Your lineup out there now as Coach Caden goes for the line change. Clark at center, Seitsinger and Stucker are flanking him on right and left. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and DePinto. Just across the blue line towards DePinto, firing a shot. Glove saved by Bersani at 1:29 to go here in the period. Greg Wolfcool. Sorry, I messed up your name. I see you out there on your comments. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Down behind the goal line, it's going to be DePinto. Off his stick towards Stucker. Team Midwest battling in the right wing corner against Zaire. Bottom right circle. Clark comes in, picks his pocket. Clark trying to muscle it forward towards Seitsinger. Seitsinger couldn't push it out one-handed. Back in the hands of Zaire. Zaire over to the far side for Clark. Clark pushing it forward to Stucker. Knocked loose by Team Midwest. Over here to the near side. Pulling it back far side in front of Team Midwest benches to Zaire. Zaire picking it up in front of the Phantom benches. He goes DDD to DePinto. DePinto trying to hit it up. Try to hit Clark in toe, no, in stride. Couldn't get it to him. Seitsinger along the half or boards here now to the near side, right in front of the neutral zone. Shoves it inside his own little backhander. And it's going to be Team Midwest going the other way. Backing up is DePinto. Turning around, 3-on-2. Back checking to Seitsinger. Centering pass across, blocked by Zaire. Down behind the net of Bersani. Curling back around here to the near side. Tried the wraparound, no go. Picked up here by Seitsinger on the rebound. And it's going to be Seitsinger to Clark. Clark pushing it wide left in front of the Team Midwest benches. Only 28 seconds to go here in the period. Backing up is Zaire. Zaire going to take him wide right. All the way down. Fires a shot over the crossbar. Here to the near side for Seitsinger. Nate Dogg pushing it up at the blue line. Muscling it forward is number 88. Kicks it out of his neutral zone. Back in the hands of DePinto. Pulling it right back with 12 seconds to go is going to be Team Midwest. Top of the slot. Poke check by Clark. Swatted away by Stucker. High slot fanning on it is Team Midwest. Loose change for Clark, who backhands it out of the zone. With 3 seconds to go, that puck is on edge, slowly rolling towards the blue line. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Phantoms 2 and Team Midwest 1 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Tomato's Bakery and Subs in Chicago, Illinois on Grand Avenue in May. Stop in and see Rosanna. Tell her I said hi, folks. Get yourself a loaf of Italian bread, some sfogliatelle, some Italian cookies, Sicilian pizza. It's all fantastic down there. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period is going to be DeNormandy along with Clark and Sire. Blue liner is going to be Rothmeyer and Simon. Bersani has the net. 14 minutes on the clock to start this period. It's DeNormandy carrying it wide right to the dot, trying to center pass towards Sire, blocked by Team Midwest. Clark comes in on the forecheck, knocked it free. Midwest going to send it over here to the near side, cut off by Sire by the Zamdors. Sire centering out in front of the blue paint, thrown away by Team Midwest, splitting between Rothmeyer and Simon. Simon blows a tire. Bersani going to play it. Bersani slows it up for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer left to right, sends it up off the glass here to the near side. Coming in is Sire. Sire tried to slam it on his own, kept in by Team Midwest. Midwest going to work. Tripped up by Sire. Sire going to the box. Picked up by Midwest. Midwest fires a shot. Saved by Bersani. Curling around here to the far side. Defender, goalie tender from Team Midwest going to the bench. Looking for the extra attacker. Finally touched up by Clark. And at 13:07, the Phantoms are headed back to the sin bin. Number 17, Sire with the trip. And the Phantoms are short-handed. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Mariano and Cushman. Zaire and DePinto are on the defensive side of it. In the slot, coming across, poke check by Zaire down behind the goal line. Max going to work. Two on him. He poke checks it back in the right wing, left wing corner. Towns or Zaire try to go between his legs. Poke check by Bersani. Picked back up by Team Midwest in the left wing corner. Zaire releasing. Cycling it back down low. Looking to work it. Cycling, getting the puck, watching. No go. Center pass across here to the far side. Or near side, rather. Mariano giving chase now. Mariano battling it out with him on the right wing half wall. Horseman to go to the middle. Mariano ties him up. Knocked it free as Mariano. Back, left wing face-off down. Looks to fire a shot. Shot blocked by Cushman. Up and out of play it goes into netting at 12:23 in the second period. 47 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. And the Phantoms go for a line change up front. It's going to be Seitzinger and Double D. DePinto and Zaire. Double D going to take your draw. Seitzinger heads to the slot with DePinto. Face off to the right of Bersani. Draw one by Midwest out to the left point. DeNormandy doesn't chase. Top of the left circle makes a move. Going to cycle it back over. DeNormandy on the far side now. Right, left face off dot. Firing a shot, saved by Bersani. He's going to smother it right there in front of him at 12:10 to go here in the period. 33 seconds remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. And Coach Caden changes it up on defense. Out there now is a little M&M on D. Monaco and McRae with Seitzinger and DeNormandy. Monaco in the slot with Nate. DeNormandy wins the draw to McRae. McRae up off the glass. No, tried to get it to the glass. Went out high to the left point. Glove down by the defenseman. Back in the hands of Team Midwest. Battling it up in front is McRae, or Monaco battling it out in front of the net. McRae making a move, holds on to him. We're going to let him play it down there. He's going to let him hang on to it. Waste time, boys. Centering pass up front. Seitzinger ties it up and breaks at the play. Swatted away by DeNormandy. 10 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Firing a shot from the top left circle. Saved by Bersani at 11:43 and 7 seconds remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. I like what McRae did there. That kid was waiting for him to attack, and you just let him waste time. Can't score from behind the goal line, folks. It's pretty rare. McRae down behind the net makes a miss in the left wing corner. Throws it out towards DeNormandy. DeNormandy knocked down left by faceoff dot. He's got 2-on-1. He out of the box he goes. We got a 3-on-1 the other way. Here comes DeNormandy, muscled off the puck, and we're even strength, folks. DeNormandy sends it inside the zone here, battling it out. Coming in is Seitzinger. Out to the left point from McRae. McRae fires one. Tipped by Sire. Picked up by Team Midwest in the right wing corner. Sire giving chase. Trying to pick his pocket is Sire. DeNormandy comes in. Knocked it loose behind the net. Team Midwest was poking in one-handed. Sire going to cut him off. Down behind the goal line. Sire going to work. He gets cross-checked in the numbers. Picked up by Seitzinger. Seitzinger over to the Rock. Rock, left point, playing catch with Nate. Nate, top of left circle. Goes cross ice for McRae. McRae, top of left circle, fires a shot. Tipped by Sire, redirected behind the net. Picked up by Sire. Sire coming in now. Seitzinger coming in to help him out. DeNormandy was looking for the one-timer in front of the blue paint. Out of the zone, it goes past Monaco. Monaco comes trucking in to get it. Right face-off dot. Inside his own zone. Curls back around. Fanning on it. Poke checked away. Fired a shot. Saved by Bersani. Down low. Here comes Monaco and McRae. Trying to get off the left post. Swatted away by Bersani. Here to the near side. There are two guys behind the net. McRae coming in now. It's picked up by BMAC. BMAC going to push it up the ice. Tried to use Bob, cut off by Team Midwest. Seitzinger slows him up. McCray coming in. Back up the ice for BMAC. BMAC puts one into the wall. No go. Fanning on it is going to be McCray. Picked up by Seitzinger. Seitzinger pulls it back to Monaco. Monaco, up the ice he goes. Thrown right into the hands of Team Midwest. They regrouping. Picked up by BMAC. BMAC pushing it over, trying to use Bob. He does. BMAC pulls it back at the blue line. Lost off his stick. Here they come in 2-on-2 in front of Monaco and McCray. Highlight slot. Comes across. Monaco going to tie him up. Picked up high slot, firing a shot from right wing hash marks. Coming back in. Another save by Bersani. Poke check one away. Likes to fire no and blocked by Monaco in the left wing corner. Down on the far left wing corner. 9:48 to go. Phantoms could use a line change here. Monaco's got a guy tied up. Out to the right point. Kept in by Team Midwest. Coming over. Poke checked away by McMurray. Down behind the goal line. Coming in is McCray. Out to the bottom of the left circle, far side. Looks to fire a deep angle shot right into the glove of Bersani. And we're going to get a whistle at 9:32 to go here in the second period. And the Phantoms complete the line change. 5 in and 5 out. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani. Out there now is Kerwick, along with Mariano and Pasturzi. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Simon. Simon in the I formation behind Kerwick. Draw one by Team Midwest. Here comes Mariano, crushing out hard. Picked up by Team Midwest. Kerwick coming in with pressure. Thrown in the hands of Simon down low. Simon battling it out behind the goal line on defensive position. Coming in is Kerwick. Cycled off, picked off by Simon. Simon up off the boards for Kerwick. Kerwick trying to muscle one back down behind the goal line and gain control. He does. Behind the net of Bersani. Curling back around. He's met by one. Kerwick hangs onto it. Backhands it to the far side for Mariano. Pinching in was going to be the defenseman. Poke check by Simon. Picked up by Kerwick. Bob pass to Pasturzi. Just out of his reaching hands. It's picked up by Ryan now on the forecheck. Coming over here to the near side. Mariano going to force him to go right at the boards. Cut off by Pasturzi and Mariano. Loose change past Kerwick. Here they're coming 1-on-1 and 1-on-2 in front of Simon and Rothmeyer. Pulling back top of the left circle towards Simon. Hits the brakes. Simon goes to the outside. Left dot into the left wing corner. Midwest playing down low. Kerwick doesn't bite. Stays in the bottom of the corner. Tries to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. Swatted away by Mariano. Swatted away by Kerwick. Mariano batted out at the half wall. Knocked loose by Simon. Simon pinned in. Pushes it down low for Kerwick. Couldn't get to it. Midwest centering pass up front. And he caught it on the Devil's door. Chipping it in at 8:27 to go here in the period. And we've got ourselves a tie game. Number 14 put it in the net for Team Midwest. Bersani doing all he can to keep the Phantoms in it right now. It's 2-2. Your lineup now is going to be Stucker, Cushman, and Seitzinger. Blue liner is going to be DePinto and Zaire. Seitzinger going to get that draw, pulls it back out to the outside. Seitzinger a little bit of speed, sends it past the Phantom benches, all the way down behind the goal line, right to left here to the near side by the Zamdors. Stucker on the forecheck, comes in, kept in by Cushman. Poke checked away by DePinto, back to Cush. Cush bodies it loose. Midwest threw it back towards the blue line, and DePinto's going to pick it up top left circle. Goes cross ice for Seitzinger. Seitzinger in a slot, and he's knocked off the puck by Team Midwest, looking to break it out of the far side, touching it forward in front of Zaire. Makes a move around Cushman. Curling back up to the ice is going to be Team Midwest at center. Makes a move around Cushman. Down into the inside past Seitzinger. Right hash marks. Drops the top of her seal. Poke checked away. Picked up by Team Midwest and a save by Bersani. Here to the near side. DePinto trying to push it forward. Kept in by Midwest. Getting on the defensive side of it is going to be Cushman. Stucker muscles it forward. Right back in the zone it goes. Never got out. Apparently thought it was offside. Pass DePinto coming towards there. Looks for the backhand shot. Saved by Bersani over the net. It goes for Cushman. Cushman on the right left wing corner. Picks up the loose change. And it's going to be Cush down behind that of Bersani here. Right to left. Left to right. Cush over to Stucker. Stucker tips it out of the zone. And Team Midwest is going to regroup at 7:15. Over to Seitzinger on the far side. Phantoms could use a line change. Offside is going to be the call at 7:08 to go here in the period. Face-off going to go just outside the zone, right in front of the Team Midwest bench. Headed out there now is going to be DeNormany and Sire, flanking Clark at center. M&M on D from right to left. Monaco and McCray. Team Midwest winning the draw. Makes a move past Clark, one-on-one in front of Monaco. High left circle, comes down behind the goal line. Monaco hangs on to him. Tries to make a move around Zap. Max into the right wing corner goes. Nice save by Bersani. Out to the left point. Picked up here by Clark. Over to Sire. Sire knocked it free. Back in the right wing corner to McCray. McCray, right wing hash marks now. Comes back over to Clark. Back towards Sire. Not kept in by Team Midwest. Firing a shot wide left of Bersani into the left wing corner for DeNormandie. Comes down low. Backing up is Monaco. Coming over is Monaco. Monaco popped it free in front of Bersani. We're going to save it there. Puck is loose in front of the net. Puck is still free, falling on it. Thrown out of the zone. No, did not go in the net. Puck was still loose. Bersani struggling to get back to his feet now. He finally makes his way back up. Puck is just across the blue line here to the near side, picked up by McCray. McCray in the right wing corner now. Going to work. Up the ice it goes here to the near side for Sire. Sire going to chip it out of zone. Kept in by Team Midwest. Back to McCray. McCray pushes it up to Clark to Sire. Sire chips it in deep. All the way down behind the net of Team Midwest. They go for the defensive line change. Here comes Rothmeyer and Simon. And it's kept in by DeNormandie. DeNormandie high stick down. No call. Picked up by Team Midwest. Pushing it right up the ice in front of Rothmeyer. 3-on-2 the other way. Top of the slot. Poke checked away by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going up the ice. It's Rothmeyer. He's got Clark on his right, Sire and Rothmeyer left. Clark, top of the right show, sends it over to Rothmeyer. Off his stick, picked up by DeNormandie. DeNormandie pulls and fires a shot. No rebound given. At 5:34 to go here in the period. Phantoms stand pat. Sire in the slot, DeNormandie. Well, next, make that back. DeNormandie's going to go to the slot. Sire goes to the half wall. Clark going to take your draw. Rothmeyer and Simon left to right. Sire wins it towards the net. Smothered by the goaltenders. DeNormandie was looking for the rebound. And 5:30 remaining here in the second period. Face off once again to the right wing circle. Clark on the draw. Sire coming in. Down on the right wing corner. Sire gets the defensive or offensive position on it. Trying to put the boy down. Here comes the second orange jersey, and Clark. Midwest comes away with it. DeNormandie got a piece of it to deflect it. Picked up by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer backhands one towards Clark. Clark's had a one-hand one in his own. He does. Right wing half wall. It's going to be 3 on Clark, 4 on Clark. Clark down behind the goal line. Here comes Sire. Muscling it back up the strong side. Coming in is Clark to knock it free once again. Right wing hash marks. Out towards DeNormandie. Makes a move around DeNormandie. And it's going to be 3-on-2 the other way in front of Simon. Back checking his Sire along with Double D. Firing a shot into the glove of Bersani. He's going to smother it. And we're going to get a whistle at 4:51 to go here in the period. Phantoms change things up. Out there now is going to be Lucadello and Pasturzi flanking Kerwick. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and DePinto. Kerwick on your draw. Left wing circle face off to the right of Bersani. Kerwick tied up, picks up loose chains on the far side. Keegan, no call on the high stick as he went down and hit his head. Let's take a look at the replay, folks. I want to see that one because it sure looked like he got upended with a high stick. Kerwick goes in down low, number 20. So not even a high stick, number 27 with an elbow right to the grill. No call on number 27. Not a body check, nothing. That doesn't surprise me. Carl's not very good. He's not going to call that. Kerwick heads to the bench. BMAC going to take your draw. DePinto and Pasturzi in the slot. Lucadello on the half wall, picked up by Pasturzi out to the right point, firing a one climber, picked off by DePinto. As it's sent back, he plays catch with the defenseman and throws it right back into the corner. DePinto going down low to get it. Cut off by Team Midwest. Back off here to the far side. Zaire coming in now. DePinto heads back to the front of the net. Picked up by Team Midwest towards Zaire. High slot, poke check by Pasturzi. Out of the zone it goes, and it's going to be Lucadello on the forecheck. Here to the near side, Lucadello giving chase. Sauced across, intercepted by Zaire. Off his stick it goes, back in front of Team Midwest benches. Zaire hits the brakes, sends it over to DePinto. DePinto up the ice, kicked by Lucadello to Pasturzi. Pasturzi back to Lucadello. Lucadello across the blue line, wide left. Poke checked away by Team Midwest and left wing corner by the Zamdors. Spinning off that hit is going to be Lucadello. Pasturzi comes in, knocks it free for BMAC. BMAC tries to move, blocked by the defender. Coming in is Pasturzi to knock it free. Pasturzi in the left wing corner couldn't get a piece of the puck though, and Team Midwest moving it up the half wall. Back in the hands of Ryan. Ryan's got BMAC. Ryan fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Here to the near side, loose change picked up by Lucadello, dropped for DePinto. DePinto fires one. Stick saved by the goaltender, picked up by BMAC. BMAC pushing it off here towards the Zamdors on the near side. McMurray going to work against two. Muscling it forward into the hands of Pesterzy. Pesterzy fires a shot. Off the goal! That's going to be a Ryan Pesterzy Chicago Phantoms goal at 3:26. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Pesterzy pulls it back right in the face-off dot. It went in. Pesterzy, number 18, at 3:26 here in the second period. Mike Pesterzy only wishes he could shoot like Ryan. I got that. Cushman along with Kerwick and Mariano. Monaco and McCray on the blue line. Monaco going to carry him down. Poke checked away by the Rock on the pass. It's picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick pushing it up the ice. He's got Cushman. He tried to break it to him into the hands of Monaco. Monaco knocked it free. It's cut off by the Midwest. And Monaco spins it back and kicks it out of the zone. And back in the hands of Team Midwest. Past Mariano in front of McCray, one-on-one. McCray going to take him, makes a move around him. Kerwick coming in. Kerwick going to force him to go out of the net. Poke checked away by Bersani. Off the back of the net it goes. Coming in is going to be McCray along with Kerwick. Kerwick's going to pick it up. Kerwick shoves one forward to Mariano. Pinching in hard is going to be the defender. Blocked by Kerwick. Knocked loose by McCray. Coming in is Monaco to kick it loose. Monaco battling it out with McCray along with him. Kerwick goes in the corner with Adam. And it's going to be Team Midwest coming away with it. Down behind the net. Centering pass up front. Misses on the connection into the hands of Blake Cushman. Cushman pushing it up the ice across center. Kush going to drag it inside the zone. Sends it into the left wing corner by the Zamdors. Down behind the goal line. Kush going to work on the far side. Cushman looking to get it to McCray. Over to McCray. McCray going to go right back into Kerwick. Kerwick digs it off his feet. Right wing hash marks. Sauce to Cushman. Out of the zone. Monaco is creeping in. That puck's going to go out of the zone. The Rock's going to have to regroup. Monaco cuts back here to the near side. Try to sauce it over to Kerwick. No go as it's cut off by the Team Midwest. Thrown into the corner, down behind the goal line at Bersani. Here comes McCray. 2 minutes to go here in the period. McCray pinned in. He sends it up the half wall. Mariano tried to fly a little bit. Thought McCray was going to get it to him a little sooner. Centering pass up front. Saved by Bersani. Another save. Well, that was blocked by Cushman on the far side at $1:45 to go. Down in the right wing corner. Team Midwest playing from behind the goal line, trying to catch the Phantoms puck watching. Down behind the goal line. Here comes Kerwick. Off here to the right wing corner. Monaco in a foot race. Into the right wing corner now, battling it up is going to be Monaco and Kerwick. Back behind the net, picked off by Team Midwest. Poke check by the Rock. Monaco going to shove him out to the high slot. Looks to fire a shot. Into the right wing corner it goes. Here comes Monaco. Shot blocked by the Rock. Back behind the net in the left wing corner. Comes around down low. McCray giving chase. Makes a move. He lost the puck. McCray trying to muscle it towards Mariano. And it's going to be McCray on the half wall. Here comes Kerwick on the defensive side of it. Fished out by Team Midwest. Towards Mariano. Picked off by McCray. Kerwick coming in. 1 minute to go here in the period. Centering pass up front. Shot blocked by Monaco. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick here to the near side. Chips it up out of the zone. It's going to be Cushman on a breakaway. Cushman and Mariano. Cushman, right hash mark, left hander, fires the shot. Saved by the goaltender here to the near side. Out towards Rothmeyer. We're going to get a whistle. And Mariano going to the box. And number 43, roughing for both. 14 with a rough. 43 with a rough. At 43.6 seconds to go here in the second period. We're 5-on-5. Out there now is going to be Stucker along with Clark and Seitzinger. Blue Liners going to Rothmeyer and Simon. Team Midwest controlling on the faceoff. Seitzinger on the forecheck. Knocks it free. Here comes Stucker. Midwest was drawing him in. Now trying to go 3-on-2 the other way in front of Simon. Makes it across the blue line. Puck was loose as it went off of 27's stick, and he's going to give it right back to him past Stucker. Makes a move around Seitzinger. Now across the blue line, swinging on it. It's going to be offsides. It's going to be the call. They're going to pull it right back in. Out of the neutral zone. Pulled it back into the hands of Seitzinger, missing him. High slot. Poked away by Simon. Simon slammed into the wall. No call on that one. They're going to get at it here. Simon didn't like it. Clark didn't like it. High left poke shot. Poke checked away by Rothmeyer. Swung on to the far side by Simon. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Phantoms 3 and Team Midwest 2 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensenville, Illinois. Mama Maria's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensenville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Fox Valley Ice Arena. Your starting lineup, it's 5-on-5. I'm not sure what we're doing here. We have two gentlemen in the penalty box. They're making their way in the house. It's going to be Double D. It's Double D, BMAC, and Stucker. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and DePinto. I'm sorry, that's Cushman, not BMAC. Cushman. It's Cushman and BMAC into Normandy. I need to get my numbers right here, folks. Inside the zone, in front of DePinto, curling back around is going to be number 59. He makes move around the Normandy, top of left circle. Poke check by DePinto. DePinto takes him down, no call on the trip. Yeah, he's going to call it from the outside. Picked up by Cushman. Tripping is going to be the call, and it was the right call. 13:35. I actually take that. That was actually a trip. It was. I got some fan of parents who are disagreeing with me, folks.
Good call, Carl.
You'll never hear me say Carl made a good call ever, I don't think. DePinto in the sin bin for a trip. I don't think I ever said that. You can't ever find it on YouTube. It's long gone.
Nothing on the internet.
It's going to be, the Phantoms are short-handed, folks. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents. Your penalty killers out there now are Monaco and Rothmeyer, Cushman and DeNormandy up front. 13:21 to go here in the period. 1:16 to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Monaco in the slot with Double D. Cush on the draw. Coming in is Rothmeyer, trying to knock it free. Three black jerseys on one side, out to the point. Walking it across towards the left side. Coming over is Normandy, backing up is Monaco. Over to the near side, Monaco takes him down right in the front of the slot there. Did a slash right in the back of the leg. There you go. We're going to get a penalty here. Number 27 hit in the sin bin for slashing Monaco in the back of the leg as he sold it. Number 27 headed to the sin bin. Monaco with the sales job on the slash. Number 27 headed to the sin bin. You know, I don't watch much basketball, but I'm guessing Rocco watches a lot of LeBron James because he flopped on that one, folks. And we're even strength. It's 4-on-4. It's going to be Pasterzi and Clark up front. Rothmeyer and McCray are your blue liners. Clark on the draw. One by Team Midwest. Looking to chip it over here to pass McCray here to the near side. McCray's going to have to go get in a foot race down the goal line. Bersani comes way out of the net. Out hits Sturzi on the breakout pass. Picked his pocket is going to be Team Midwest. Looks to toe drag, pull release, fires his shot. And Max with the easy glove save at 12:45 to go here in the third. 41 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. And then it'll be a Phantoms power play for 20 or 33 seconds. Clark on the draw, wins it over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer to McCray, bottom of the left circle, sent over here to the near side, picked up by Team Midwest. McCray giving chase out to the left point. Giving out here to the near side, Clark forcing him to go left face-off dot. McCray going to take him down on the left wing corner. Pulling it back, over to the far side, makes a move around Pasturzi. Poke check by Clark! Clark pushing up the ice, he's got one man to beat. Makes the move, he's collapsed down by two. Clark over to the far side, chips over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi fires low across! Saved by, blocked by Team Midwest. Pasturzi hangs on to it. Pasturzi, right hash marks, over to the point for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer fires one low, tipped by Clark, picked up by Team Midwest. 7 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. Over towards McCray. It's 3 seconds to go. We're now headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is Pasturzi. Along with Clark, drops it for McCray. McCray going to go right back to Pasturzi. Pasturzi across the blue line, over to Clark. Clark in the slot. Can't get a handle on it. Picked off by Team Midwest. Knocked away by Kerwick. McCray comes trucking in. McCray knocked it free. Top of the right circle. Picked off by Team Midwest. Blocked by Clark. Hammered away by McCray. McCray going into the corner. Top of the right circle. Looks to fire a shot. Right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given. And the referee blew the whistle as Team Midwest tried to play it. 11:24 to go, and we are even strength once again. Out there now for the Phantoms. Kerwick going to take your draw. Lucadello heads to the slot. Zaire on the half wall. Zaire and DePinto are your blue liners left, right. Lucadello comes into the forecheck quick. Knocked it free. Lucadello behind that. Looking for Kerwick. Kerwick in front of the blue paint. Zaire fires a shot. Off the post. The back in the hands of Zaire. Down behind the line. Lucadello tries the wrap run. Smothered by the goaltender. And Kerwick came over to defend Zaire. 27 didn't like it as he was going to try to level Zaire. Kerwick slowed him up at 11:10 to go. Kerwick going to take your draw now. Zaire in the slot. Lucadello on the half wall. Creeping in is Max Zaire, left point. Team Midwest going to chip it past Zaire. It's DePinto. He's going to be in a foot race. 3-on-1. DePinto comes across, looking for the backhand shot. Saved by Bersani. Coming in is Zaire. Zaire down towards the left wing corner, or right wing corner on the far side, trying to make a move around Max. Into the left wing, right wing corner, playing catch with it down low. Here comes Zaire. Centering pass picked off by Zaire. Zaire trying to hit Lucadello. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:46 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms go for the defensive line change. Rothmeyer and Simon on D. Kerwick going to take your face-off. Lucadello and Zaire are your wingers. Lucadello heads to the half wall. Rothmeyer in the slot with Zaire. Simon down in the I formation behind Kerwick. Face-off to the right of Bersani in the left wing circle. Team Midwest pulling it back down low. Looks to fire. Bottom across. Tried a centering pass. Saved by Bersani as that puck was right in front of the blue paint. Simon trying to shove one out of the zone towards Lucadello. That puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:32 to go. Face off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for Team Midwest. Phantoms go for the defensive line change now. Actually, a wholesale change it looks like. It's Seinsinger going to go to the right wing position along the half wall. BMAC going to take your draw. Stucker out there with Monaco McCray on the blue line. Picked up by Seinsinger. Seinsinger picks his pocket. Here comes Nate up the ice. Nate, left hash marks coast, fires a shot, saved off the skates. He tried to go low skate, and he almost slid it in there, folks. The goaltender toe got a piece of it. Picked off by Team Midwest. Pitching in is McCray. Knocked loose by Midwest. Here they're coming the other way. Stucker gets on it. That's BMAC, rather. BMAC, Stucker now makes a swing and a miss on it. Seinsinger forced him to go curl back around. At center ice, poke checked away by Stucker. 1-on-1 in front of McCray. Tries to make a move around McCray, down the right corner, goes, looks to fire a shot, saved by Bersani. Pulled back around by Team Midwest. Picked up by McMurray. High slot, Team Midwest picks his pocket. On the far side, shot blocked by Monaco. Saved by Bersani. Puck is loose, and Max is going to fall on top of it at 9:47 to go here in the period. Max Bersani having a game, folks. I'm not sure who's blocked more shots, Max or Rocco. 9:47 to go here.
Let's go, kid.
Out there now on the draw is BMAC, along with Sightsinger and Stucker. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and DePinto. Right point, sent in the left wing corner. It's going to be DePinto going to left wing corner. Pinto pushing it forward into the left corner, sends it down the right side, far side for Stucker. Picked off by Team Midwest. Sightsinger going to force him out top of the blue line. Sent back into the left wing corner now. Centering pass up from the slot. Blocked by Stucker. Swat away. Saved by Bersani. He's going to fall on top of it. And we're going to get a whistle. 9:20 to go here. Face off once again in the offensive zone for Team Midwest. Moving it over to the right wing circle to the left of Bersani. Out there now to take your draw is going to be Clark, along with DeNormany. Simon picks that centering pass off. Simon pushing it up the ice. Cushman wide left, trying to get it to Clark, and cut off by Team Midwest. DeNormany forced him to throw it up the ice. Inside the zone, back checking hard is Simon. Simon, left wing hash marks, pulls it off, sends it right up the ice, knuckling towards the blue line, kept in by Team Midwest. Knocked free by DeNormany. DeNormany trying to muscle out his zone, couldn't get it. Poked forward by Simon. Collected by Cushman. Cushman couldn't get a handle on it. Picked up here by Clark. Clark, top of the right circle. Head of the net is DeNormany. Top of the right hash marks now. Clark hangs on to it. Out to the point for Simon. Simon trying to shove one back across. Team Midwest has got a man breaking. Pass Simon. In front of Rothmeyer. 2-on-1. Looks to make a move. Pulls and fires a shot. Blocked by Rothmeyer into the glass. It goes behind the net. In the right corner. Picked up by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer pushing it up the ice. Here they go. Rothmeyer with speed. Clark in front of him. Rothmeyer makes a move with the blue line. Cuts across. Collapsed down by 3. Rothmeyer in the right wing corner. Clark in support. Rothmeyer hangs on her. Center pass trying to hit Cushman. Picked off by Team Midwest. Here they're coming the other way. DeNormany covering D. In front of McCray. On here to the near side. DeNormany's going to pick it off. Top of the left circle. Here to the near side. DeNormany goes down. Sends it forward. Intercepted by Cush. Cush pushing it in the ice. Up the high slide he goes. Carries it wide left to the faceoff dot. Curls down behind the goal line. Hits the brakes. He lets him fly right by. It's going to be Cushman now. Cushman blows a tire. Backing up is Monaco and McCray. Back checking is Clark. Cross ice pass trying to hit McCray. McCray coming in. Knox slows him down. Left wing corner. Team Midwest going to work. Trying to make a move around McCray. McCray picks his pocket. Shoves it forward towards the Phantom. Send it over to Kerwick. Kerwick offsides is going to be the call. Let's check the replay, folks.
Check it.
Here it comes.
I think it might only be about 6 feet.
McCray sends one up the ice. All the way out. Oh boy, folks, that was right there. His feet were just over the blue line by maybe a foot. 7:41 to go here in the period. Kerwick was broken free if that one had been onside. It was a two-line pass. Well, the Phantom's going for the line change. It's Pisturzi and Mariano going to flank Kerwick. Monaco and McCray are your blue liners. Team Midwest going to work. Pushing it up the ice. Sends it across. Off a Kerwick stick into the left wing corner. McCray going to have a foot race now. McCray down low. Hits the brakes and he flies right by. Adam pushing it up the ice with a little bit of time and space. Hits Mariano. Muscled, kept in by Midwest. 2-on-2 in front of Rock and McCray. High slot. Fires over in tandem from Mariano Bersani on the far side for Pisturzi. Pisturzi punches it out towards the high slot. Coming in is McCray. Back in the right wing corner. Monaco coming in to go and get him now. Send it behind the net. Here to the near side. Backing up is Mariano. Kerwick in the slot. Down low, it's Kerwick coming in. McCray ties it up. Puck is loose for McCray. McCray trying to send it in the right wing corner. Monaco comes trucking in to get it. Monaco out to Pisturzi. Pisturzi digs out of the boards. Hits Kerwick off his stick. It goes into the corner. Kerwick looking, not sure what he's looking at. Here comes Mariano on the forecheck. Kerwick going to keep going on that play. He would have been there. It's Mariano right to left trying to get it to Pisturzi in front of the blue paint. No, go on the far side. Here they're coming out of the zone. Team Midwest. Poke checked into the hands of Zaire. Zaire back over to Pisturzi. Pisturzi pulling it across center. He's got Mariano on his right, Kerwick on his left. Pisturzi goes in the slot, makes a move. Dropped off, poke checked away by 2. Kerwick bodies him off the puck. Loose change collected by the Midwest. Poke checked by Mariano. 1-on-1 in front of Zaire. Takes him to the outside. Poke checked away by Zaire. Stuffed by Bersani. Back in the hands of Pasturzi. Pasturzi sends it to the right point. Intercepted by Team Midwest. Kerwick coming in. Fires one forward. Saved by Bersani. Back behind the net. Coming in is Zaire. Knock loose. Team Midwest fires one. Bersani's glove got a piece of it and sent it into the glass. Down behind the net in the right wing corner it goes. Coming in is Zaire once again. Looking for the backdoor play. Picked up by Zaire. Zaire left wing corner by the Zamdor. Sends it up towards Mariano. Picked off by Team Midwest. Out towards DePinto. DePinto shoves him off the puck in the corner. Coming over towards Zaire. Centering pass down below. Firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. Bersani going to fall on it. Fires it off. And it tipped over Bersani into the net as Max was laying down at 5:47. And we've got ourselves a tie game, folks. Number 27 ties this thing up at 5:47 to go in regulation. Max Bersani having a hell of a game, folks. Unfortunate that one just chipped in over. Right now it's going to be Sire. Brady McMurray and Lucadello on the draw. Rothmeyer and Simon are your blue liners. Looks to fire a shot, blocked by Rothmeyer. Simon comes in, knocked free by him, picked up by Lucadello. Lucadello over to Sire. Sire trying to chip it on his own, back in the hands of Simon. Simon muscles it towards blue line, picked up by Lucadello. Puck is free at neutral ice. Picked off by the Team Midwest. Here they're coming the other way. And number 77 lost it off his stick on the far side. Sire on the forecheck now. Thrown past Sire on the far side in front of the Phantom benches. One-on-one in front of Rothmeyer. High slot. Rothmeyer going to force him to go into the left wing corner with it. Coming in is Simon. Centering pass intercepted by Rothmeyer. Poke checked away by Team Midwest. Out to the left point. Coming over is Lucadello. Left wing corner. Makes a move around Simon. Simon poke checks it towards the Zamdors. Takes him down. Knocked loose by BMAC. Down behind the net. BMAC in a battle. Coming in is Simon. Simon knocked it free. Pushed behind the net of Bersani. It's going to be Simon and BMAC 2-on-2, 50-50 battle, won by BMAC. BMAC pushing up the ice. McMurray trying to get it out. Got his pocket picked by 74. Simon goes down on the takedown in the hook. In the left wing corner, picked up by McMurray. McMurray sends it over to the far side. Rothmeyer and Sire come creeping in. Rothmeyer gets hammered in the corner. Out towards Sire. Sire pushing up. It's 3-on-1 the other way. Up to Lucadello. Intercepted by Team Midwest. Picked off by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer with speed. Makes a move to the middle. Picked up by Lucadello. Carries it wide left. Lucadello poke checked in the hands of Simon. Simon in front of Team Midwest benches. Trying to get onside is going to be Lucadello. Picked up by Sire. Sire, topless hill. Takes it across. Trying to hit McMurray. 4:15 to go here in the period. McMurray hits the brakes. Looking for the front. Trying to get it to Lucadello. McCray comes hustling over to the left point. McCray sends it in deep down to Sire to the left wing corner. Sire going to work versus two. Sire tripped up, no call. Down behind the net, coming in is going to be BMAC. Poke checked away to the hands of Lucadello. Back behind the net. Lucadello couldn't get to it. It's BMAC on the forecheck now. Out to the right wing hash marks now. Pulling it out is going to be BMAC, cut off by Team Midwest. Pushing it up the ice towards McMurray. Spin back around here to the near side. 3-on-2 the other way. Monaco trying to match speed. High left point. Comes over to the far side. Monaco going to take him down to the left wing corner. He hits the brakes. Down behind him. Only center pass. Tipped by Monaco up to Sire. Sire stumbles. Pushing up the ice he goes. Chopped at by Team Midwest. Muscled forward by Sire. In the rest, skates the referee. Thrown away by Sire in the hands of Team Midwest. Goes cross ice in front of Monaco now. Monaco going to push him a high slot. Back over to the left side. Makes a move around Monaco. Poke checked away by McCray. McCray to the Rock. Rock pushing it back across. Monaco pushes it up the ice. Hits Clark. Clark pushing it forward. Lost his balance and off his skates he goes. Here comes Team Midwest the other way. Slowed up by McMurray. One-on-one in front of McCray. High right side. Poke check by the Rock. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray up off the boards trying to kick it out of the zone. No go. Here comes McCray. McCray picks his pocket in front of the half wall there. Coming in is going to be Clark. Clark out to the left point. Kept in by Team Midwest. Going down. We're going to get a penalty on Team Midwest as number 25 is going to the sin bin. Body checking is going to be the call at 2:54 here in the period. Number 25 headed to the sin bin. And the Phantoms are headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs on River Road in River Grove. Gene and Jude's, no seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your power play unit out there now for Coach Caton's squad. Seitsinger, Clark, and Stucker. Blue liner is going to be DePinto and Zaire. DePinto, left point. Walking in all the way on top of the hill. Fires a shot. Tipped up front of the net. Coming in is going to be Seitsinger. Seitsinger trying to push it forward. Clark trying to get up from his feet. 2:44 to go. Here they're going 2-on-2 the other way. Back checking is Seitsinger and Stucker. out towards the Pinto. High right side. Into the slot he goes, fires a shot. Saved by Bersani, and I was slow with the camera, folks. I apologize.
The clock!
He let about 8 seconds go on that, folks. It was 2:32 when the whistle first blew. 8 seconds, Carl, 8 seconds. 1:01 remaining on that Gene and Jude's power play. It's going to be Pisturzi pushing it up the ice with DeNormandie. Pisturzi, DeNormandie going to work. DeNormandie going to that. Pisturzi hitting the brakes, trying to drag it back. Picked off by Team Midwest. DeNormandie here to the near side, backing up is Cushman. It's going to be DePinto and Zaire. Pisturzi on the far side, blocks it with his shin guards. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan makes a move. He's got DeNormandie on the near side. DeNormandie, right dot, looks to fire shot. Nice defensive play by Team Midwest as the back checker came in and forced DeNormandie to try to shoot it. And he wasn't able to get off a clean shot at 2:03 to go here in the period. 40 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Pisturzi makes his way to the half wall. DeNormandie in the slot. Cushman going to take your face off. Zaire creeping in top of that right circle, almost behind Pisturzi. And DePinto high left point. Draw one by Team Midwest. Pushing it, backing up is Zaire. Back checking is Pisturzi. Team Midwest in front of Zaire. High right side goes across. Fires a shot. Blocked by DePinto. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman on the far side now. Hits Pisturzi. Pisturzi's got DeNormandie. Hits DeNormandie. DeNormandie walks in the right side. Going to that is Pisturzi. Try to get it to Ryan. Intercepted by Team Midwest. Pisturzi puts him into the wall, trying to hang on to it. And couldn't get the puck, but Team Midwest come away with the loose change with 96 seconds to go. They throw it all the way down. That's going to be icing if it gets there. No icing. Waved off. It's picked up by Zaire. 5 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Here comes DeNormandie. DeNormandie hits Cushman. Cushman's got Pisturzi on his left. Cushman tried to send it in as Pisturzi had to hold up. And we're even strength once again. 1:16 to go here in the period. Here comes Team Midwest, 2-on-2 in front of DePinto. High right side, coming down a little, curling back, spin back. DePinto's going to put him in the wall, knocks it free. DePinto doesn't see the puck is loose. DePinto hanging onto his stick. DePinto's going to go to the box for holding of the stick, or holding, at 1:01 to go here in the period. That is the 5th penalty of the contest for the Chicago Phantoms. So for those of you in attendance to today's game, you get yourself a ticket for a coupon for a free crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Cushman along with DeNormandie, Rothmeyer and Zaire. Team Midwest, high left circle. DeNormandie going to force him to go to the outside. DeNormandie shoved the kid off. Down behind the net, looking for the center pass in the slot. Broken up by Cushman. Picked back up by Team Midwest. Shot blocked by Zaire. Centering pass in front, looking for Bersani. Bersani with the save. Coming in is going to be DeNormandie. DeNormandie with the tie-up. Down low is going to be Zaire now. Zaire picks his pocket. Zaire behind the net, trying to get it to Bersani. Swatted away by Rothmeyer. 33 seconds to go here in the period. Down on the right wing side, coming over Rothmeyer. Right face off dot. Fires a shot. Saved by Bersani. Swatted away by Zaire here to the near side. 23 seconds to go. Another shot. Saved by Bersani. Rebound and a save by Bersani. He's going to fall. Puck is still loose. Matt's going to fall on top, but we're going to get a whistle. At 16.1 seconds to go, DeNormandie and Zaire telling number 27 or 77, we got it, buddy. Calm down. What a save by Max Bersani. Hopefully he's okay. He's shaking his hand there, looks like a little bit. Probably got hacked at, is my guess. It's Rothmeyer and Zaire along with McMurray and Kerwick with 16 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. Over to the near side, coming over, trying to pull toe drag release. Shot and a save by Bersani at 10.4 seconds to go. Face-off goes to the left wing circle now. To the right of Bersani. McMurray going to take the draw. Kerwick and Rothmeyer in the slot. Zaire down in the left wing corner. Kerwick coming around, going to carry it in the left wing corner by the Zamdors. He's going to battle it out, 4 seconds to go. Kerwick doing a good job of just hanging on to it. Battling out, that sound is the end of the period. So I believe we get a little bit of overtime, maybe not. See what happens here, folks. Do we end in a tie? In a consolation game? Well, folks, I don't know the rules of the Chi-Town Shuffle. That may be it. And that's it, folks. Referee singles no more. We are done. There's got to be another game coming. The fans want some extra hockey. Both teams want to go for some overtime. It is 9:25, and the referees are saying no. That's going to do it, folks. They're going to have to line it up. So unfortunately, we end in a tie. Your final score is 3-3 here at Fox Valley Ice Arena as we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the visiting Team Midwest, penalties on number 43, roughing in the second period at 43.6 seconds. Number 27, slashing at 13:02 in the third. Body checking on number 25 at 2:54 to go in the third period. It looks like they're going to do a rock, paper, scissors for it or something. That was cute, folks. So we head over to the Phantoms part of the broadcast. Penalties on number 3, Blake Cushman slashing in the first at 7:52. Sire tripping in the second period at 13:07. Mariano roughing in the second at 43.6. DePinto the tripping in 13:35 in the third. And DePinto holding in 1:01 in the third period. Goals scored by Clark. He had a pair of them in the first period, 24 seconds apart. Assisted by Rothmeyer on the first one and Adam McCray on the second one. Your third goal scored by Ryan Pasturzi with the snipe top shelf where Mama hides the cookies at 3:26 in the second period. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow at Glacier Ice Arena at 10:50 a.m. as Gang Green makes their way into the championship game. Glacier, not here, Glacier Ice Arena. Once again, your final score. Did I say Fox Valley? No, I said Glacier. I'm pretty sure I said Glacier. No, Gang Green is playing tomorrow at 10:50 a.m. in the championship game. So once again, your final score here at Fox Valley Ice Arena. The Chicago Phantoms 3, Team Midwest 3. And as we sign off for the evening, as always, good night, Minnesota Lakers Grandma, wherever you are.